Bros, look at this awesome tree I'm in, sort of. Isn't this such a great tree? Woo. Woo. Okay, enough about trees. Sup, little snowflakes? Are you guys like cool with being called snowflakes? Cause it just kind of like happened in a video and I've just been using it. We're trying to like get rid of the stigma that being a snowflake is a bad thing. Like my dad thinks being a snowflake is a bad thing and I'm like, be a snowflake. There's nothing wrong with being an individual. But anyway, not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about my Therian awakening. Because why not? I'm out here in my hammock that I just put up in the nature. And I figure let's talk about Therians and how I found out that I was a Therian. Sorry. Okay, so yeah. As a lot of Therians and otherkins will probably otherkin will say, they like you're born a Therian or otherkin. You can't become one. But most people don't know the word. Like they don't know the word. Like they still have the experiences and the feelings of a Therian, but they don't know like the word Therian, which is the same in my case. Like when I was young, I like ran around on all fours all the time, even though I could walk, and I would like act like a dog mostly. And like whenever I went to my grandpa's house, I would always act like a little wolf, and he would call me Wolfie, and it was all good times, bro. But yeah, I didn't find out the word Therian until like junior year of high school, which was like April-ish, 2015-ish, like towards the end of my junior year. And like I'd always felt like an animal trapped in a human body. That's what I would say to everyone. And like I'm like, what is that? Like, does anyone else feel like that? And like everyone's like, you're a furry. And I'm like, well, maybe I am a furry. What's a furry? And like no one would tell me what a furry was because apparently like it's I don't know, apparently it's bad, but I found like I know furries and you know they're not bad. And like I talked to this furry online and I'm like, I feel like an animal trapped in a human body. And she's like, yeah, that's what a furry is. And then I found out that no, that is not what a furry is. And maybe she was confused. But anyway, yeah. So basically I was looking up YouTube videos on how to run like a wolf because why not? And I came across a video by this channel called Pulse for the Wolf, and that is where I heard the word Therian, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And so I looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, that's like what I am, bro. And yeah, that's the story of how I figured out what Therianthropy was. Though I didn't call myself a Therian for like another couple of months because I wanted to do a bunch of research just to make sure like that's exactly what I was or whatever. Because like you shouldn't jump into things without doing research first. And so yeah, I guess that's it. That's how it happened. I did some research and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. And like I'm still doing research now, like 2 years later, over 2 years later, and still finding out stuff about myself. Like awakening and is like a lifetime journey. I feel like you're not truly awakened in every sense, like not just like the theory and otherkin sense, but like spiritually, religiously, just in life, even if you're not religious, you're not truly awakened until the day you die. And maybe not even then. Maybe like you get reincarnated and you have to continue that journey. And like I'm totally getting way off the topic of Therian awakening, but that's just because it wasn't really a big process. It was just kind of like, oh, well, there were other people like me. That's cool. And so, you know, I felt, I don't know, I didn't really feel lonely before. I just, felt like, I don't know. I'm not big into like labels and stuff, even though I give myself tons of labels. Just 'cause sometimes it's good to not just know what you are, but to know that there are other people like you. And I'm still like trying to figure out myself. And like I don't even know my real name. Like I try to find a name for myself that feels right and I just can't. Like, and I really want to find a name. Not like a Therian, oh my wolf's name, blah. No, like my name. Names feel so weird to me, like they don't feel right for me. Like if I call someone else's name, it's fine. But for me, names feel so weird. And I'm totally getting off topic, but what was I talking about? Maybe this will be a video less on awakening and more just a weird, like, stoned rant or something. Even though I'm not stoned, but I may seem like I am because that's just how I am. I'm like stoned. I'm like high on this nature, bro. This is my yard, bro. Like, look at all this nature. There used to be more nature here, but a tree fell over in the hurricane, if you saw that video. Anyways, I guess that's it. So, like, tell me in the comments if you like being called a snowflake, if you don't like it, if you have any ideas of what you would like to be called, because I kind of like the idea of, like my subscribers and stuff, having like a title, I guess, that like we can all call ourselves, And if you have any suggestions for like what my name should be, and this is not a joke, I mean like real serious names, what you think my name should be. Because I'm getting tired of the neurotic notebook. Felt right at first, but now it doesn't anymore. So yeah, that's the end of my video, I guess. Sorry, there's some like sounds going on. My neighbor has tons of animals, and there were some chickens in my yard earlier. So anyway, oh, please like and subscribe and comment, and stay special, little snowflakes. Bye. Yep, not even kidding. Chicken. That is not my chicken. Go back home, chicken! Go home, chickens!